Hi there. Okay, so you're using the survey slips, you're inviting your hosts, you're inviting guests to consider the business. And yeah, some of them turn out to be a little bit curious, right? But more often than not, people have hesitations. So yeah, we talked about using the survey slip. What makes it a 7 for you? And they share their hesitation. Now you might be thinking to yourself, now what do I do? They shared their hesitation. So let's talk a little bit more about that. First, we'll talk about in-home parties. Generally, when we're having these conversations, we're at the checkout. And while we're talking one-on-one with the person, we generally don't have a lot of time to have a very thorough conversation about the business right then and there. So my goal at that point is just to get people to say yes to a conversation, a more thorough conversation. So I call it the quick fix versus the thorough conversation. At the full service checkout, let me just see if I can find a quick fix to the hesitation so that they're willing to have more of a conversation to see if this could be a fit for them. So let's say I'm at the full service checkout and somebody says, it all sounds good, but I'm so busy. I work full time and I have kids and it's just, crazy, crazy schedule. Well, I don't really have the time to have that person give me a lot of information about their current employment, their kids, their spouse, and all that kind of stuff. So what I might say is, I understand how you are feeling. I definitely felt the same way before I gave this business a try. And I have to say, a lot of people on my team thought they were too busy to do this business. But let me ask you something. If I could show you a way that this business could fit into your schedule, would you want to learn more? And if they say, well, yeah, I have no idea how it would fit in, but yeah, if you could show me a way, I would definitely want to learn more. Okay, then you know what? Let's set up a time to chat. And at that point, you can tell me more about kind of your situation with your work and your spouse and your kids. And then we'll kind of see if I can find a way that this could fit for you. Okay. And then I'll answer any other questions you have about the business, and then you can make a more informed decision. How does that sound to you? Okay. So I'm telling them I understand how you feel. So, or I get how you feel, you're sort of, letting them know that that it's relatable and that you're acknowledging how they're feeling. And then you're letting them know there's a way around this. Let's set up a time to talk. Okay. Now, if you are a newer recruiter, you don't have to talk to them alone. You can set up a 3-way call or a 3-way chat on Facebook with your director, because chances are your director has a lot of experience in dealing with hesitations. Now, what if you're at a virtual party and you're following up with the person and maybe you're just chatting through Facebook Messenger? When I've got recruit leads through virtual parties, I usually start with a Facebook chat, and then once they're warmed up and if they haven't said yes right away, then I want to get on the phone with them so they can hear my voice and that we can have a conversation that isn't, paragraphs long. So the same sort of thing. If they say, oh, I'm just not sure, well, whatever they say, oh, you know what? I understand your hesitation. I get it. A lot of people feel that way. Let me ask you something. If I could find a way around that, would you want to learn more? If they say yes, then it's like, okay, so let's set up a time to chat over the next day or two. I can let you know your options with that and some ways to work around that. I can answer any other questions that you might have so that you can make a truly informed decision. What's your schedule like? Okay, so offer that quick fix. If I could show you a way around that, would you want to learn more? And then we'll have that thorough conversation, either with your director as a 3-way call or through a 3-way chat or a 3-way text. Okay, so quick fix, thorough conversation. Give it a try.